Hey guys, I'm Colwyn. I'm back with part 2 of my Lego Animal Crossing Isabelle's house visit. There is the second bag. I apologize if the lighting is ugly. I don't feel like having the bright overheads on right now. So we've got, ooh, that's a different shape. And we've got these little pieces here. So let's put these pieces, kind of sort them out a little bit. We have the fawn head, and we're going to put that on the torso. She has a little basket. Put that in her hand there. We've got some more green pieces. Where are her legs? There they are. There are her legs. And she gets a little hat. And let me see, I completely guessed that she got the hat. Like, I legit did not. That is amusing. I'm gonna stick her over here. And we're gonna start off with the brown big tan piece, this big giant thing. We're gonna take some brown 1x4s and we're gonna stick those onto the edge. I like these double thick plates. These are gonna be very useful for like reinforcing and just making things a little bit stronger. I'm gonna take some green 4x4s and put those on either side. And then, oh, okay, some more interesting pieces. We have these 4x3s with rounded sides on them. That is very interesting. I like that. And then they want us to use a couple of green 2x4s so that we can have the extension going on like that. So apparently out here in Kentucky, we've been having snowquakes from... Okay, so we're going to take this 4x8 and then put a 1x8 bar across it. And we need a couple of tan 1x2s. And then a light brown 2x4, and we're going to stick that on the back of the tan base. So the snow came down, it froze into sheets of ice, and then it shifts and makes a bunch of loud noises and scares the crap out of people. It's kind of funny. So we're going to do the same thing that we did with the other one, but instead of using a gray piece and brown pieces, we're using all green pieces of similar sizes. There needs to be another... I see what I did wrong. Okay, so when I was making this base here, I assumed to stick a 2x4 over there. No, that 2x4 goes there, and then it goes over here on the base. But yeah, so the snow comes down, it freezes into chunks, and then when the sun comes up or when the temperature shifts, it refreezes or does different weird things. We're gonna do this is a 1x4 brick with the brick lining on it. That is neat. I like that. Now we're gonna use that to hold this stuff in place over here, And then we've got some nice little 1x2 bricks also. And we're going to bring that brick around the side over there. I haven't heard them myself, but on the Facebook group for the town I'm in, there's people all day. We're going to take this white 1x2 and stick that there, and then we can put the door frame right there. And I'm going to go ahead and put this flat in the middle of so white 1x2 and gray 1x2 brick piece. Gonna put those over here, and we're gonna take this tan 1x4 and stick it in the middle of the door frame. Gray 1x4 with brick facade is gonna go here, and then the gray 1x2 will go there. And then we will work the brick wall around, and we're gonna put a 1x4 brick Oh, I got this out of order, didn't I? Okay, there we go. And then that goes there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Have that one to go there. I've been doing more practice on the mill. We're going to take these brown 1x2 and stick that there, and then I need a tan dark brown 1x1, and we're going to do a similar thing on the other side. Oh wow, this is gonna be frightfully annoying. Okay, we're making a little sub-assembly first. We're gonna take a brown 1x6. We're gonna take some gray 1x1s and stick those on either side, and then take a gray 2x4 and stick that in the middle, and then put another tan 1x6 there. And we of course need two. We're gonna put one on this side and then one on the other side. We're gonna take some other brown smaller pieces. We're gonna stick a 1x1 behind that part, and then a couple of 1x2s back here. Okay, so, we're going to take some brown 1x1 slant pieces and put them on either end to round off the walls. And then we're going to take these double stack 2x2s and put them together like that. And there we've got the second white pillar. We're going to put together these brown pieces like this, and then those are going to go on either side of the white pillars there, and then we got to put this white 1x2 right there. We need to stack a couple of white 1x1s to go right there, and then we take some other white 1x1s and put those here and here. We are going to use a white 1x6 to reinforce this wall here, and then another white 1x2 to reinforce that. And then they want us to stack a couple of white 1x2s, and this is going to reinforce this wall here. We now get to add the arches. One is going to go here, and the other is going to go here. And then we need to use a couple of 1x2. Okay, so they want 1x2 white bricks here, and then we're going to sneak a white 1x1 brick right in the middle. Okay, then. They want me to use... So we've got this black 1x2 with studs on 3 sides. That is really cool. That's going to go here close to the edge. And we're going to take a 1x1 and then a 1x2 on the other side. We can use this 1x... bloody hell! As I was saying, we're going to put this 1x6 here. And careful you don't force it down too hard, otherwise it will pop out of shape. Put this 1x1 over here. We will then use another 1x6 to reinforce that spot. And we can put a 1x1 to fill that in, and then a 1x6 to reinforce that. And we can make a little plant wall now. We're going to take this 2x2 and we're going to stick a bit of foliage on there, and then stick another tree in there. And then we're going to... It's not telling me to do this, but I'm going to put that in there too because I just feel like it. And we're going to stick that on the side right there. And that'll be it for now. We can see that we've got the main structure. We've got some more extra pieces. We've got an extra gray 1x1 and an extra slant and an extra hat. And I can just stick the DIY bench there. And I can stick... You know, I'm going to put her up here actually. And Fawn can go ahead and hang out just inside for right now. Let me bring over Film Noir, hubcap, and soda can. That's some size comparisons for right now. Yeah, I'm enjoying this build so far, and I'm looking forward to incorporating this in with the rest of my Animal Crossing village. I am Colwyn. This has been part 2 of my Lego Animal Crossing Isabelle's house visit. Please come back for episodes 3, 4, 5, and I think 6 even. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you.